Creating books in Blender really is a time-consuming process. BookGen is a free add-on that allows you to create rows or stacks of books with ease. In this tutorial, we'll take a look at the basic usage and features of the add-on. If you already have the add-on installed, you can skip to the next chapter. To download the add-on, first click on the link in the video description. Then click Download. In Blender, go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, and click the Install button. Then select the downloaded file and hit Install Add-on. It will automatically appear in the list. Ensure the add-on is enabled by checking the check mark. Once the add-on is installed, all options can be found in the Properties panel of the 3D view. You can reveal the panel by pressing the N key. To get started, select the BookGen tab. Here are the tools to add a shelf or a stack of books to your scene. Books are always created on other objects, so ensure that you have a shelf or a table in your scene to place books onto. Now let's add books to one of the shelves by clicking the Add Shelf button. Then click on the left side of the shelf to mark the beginning of the shelf. If you move the mouse, you can see a preview of the books that will be created. Left-click again to place the end of the shelf. After placing a shelf, more options appear in the BookGen tab. Here settings like proportions, material, alignment, and leaning can be adjusted. As you can see, the books in the viewport are updated interactively. By changing the random slider, books can be made more or less uniform. Changes to details of individual books can be made in the Details subpanel. You can apply materials to the book's covers and pages by selecting them here. The randomized materials that I'm showing now can be downloaded for free from the link in the description. You can of course create your own custom materials and textures, and all books come with parametric UV maps to avoid texture stretching. In the shelf settings, we can change the alignment of the books, as well as the leaning. Lean amount controls how many books are leaning. Lean direction allows you to add a direction bias. And lean angle changes the angle. Creating stacks works similarly to the creation of shelves. Click on Add Stack, then click on the surface on which you want to place the stack. You can now move the mouse to change the direction of the stack. If you now click again and move the mouse up and down, you can adjust the height of the stack. The book's random rotation can be adjusted in the Stacks panel. Let's create another shelf. And let's set the random height to 0. As you can see, both shelves and the stack have changed. That's because all groupings are currently using the same settings called BookGen settings, similarly to how particle systems can share the same settings. To create a new settings block, we can click on the plus sign, put in a name, and click OK. If we now change the random value, only groupings that use this settings block are affected. If we want our shelf 0 to also use the uniform settings, we can click here and select the uniform settings from the drop-down. That's all you need to know to add books to all your favorite scenes. Again, you can download the add-on for free at ow3d.de/bookgen. My name is Oliver Weisbart and see you online.